Hey guys, this is Gamer Cow. Welcome back to Pokemon Platinum and the Nuzlocke. Last time we did some stuff in Amity Square, looked at contests, things that we'll never see again because I don't want to do them. And we also did the gym for Heartthrown City. This time we have a jerk to speak to, also known as Timmy. And yeah, I figured it was pretty much the right sort of time to expect a battle here, so hopefully we are strong enough to do this from Artisan Timmy, who already has 4 Pokemon. That's actually pretty good, and man, that's not a weak source Pokemon here either, so yeah, you're gonna slash, it does a reasonable bit of damage, gets the paralysis off of me though. Static is actually kind of a fun ability. It's super annoying to get hit by it, but it's pretty fun when you have it at the very least. And I don't know exactly how well we'll be able to win with this one, with me only having like 3 good Pokemon at the moment, but for now I think we will be able to do fine. I also once again forgot to put the amulet coin on, so heck yeah, I'm probably going to do that after this fight and put the amulet coin on Shauna. Or maybe Bugsy, I don't know. Heracross is quite a good one to put it on as well. Shelgon, ooh. Well that is only level 23, which is fine, but I think I need to get it paralyzed first, and then switch out to Bugsy probably. Because, yeah, I can't really deal with it with Shauna here. That hurt more than I wanted it to. Maybe I should switch out to Donatello then. But I only have Bite to deal with it. Power Flinch is okay, but Shelgon's got good physical defense, so it's still better to switch out to Heracross here. Even though Headbutt is gonna sting, it doesn't really sting that much, so we're okay. We'll just Brick Break it. This should 2-shot, I reckon, and then we can switch out to something else if Flying type comes in, I guess. Yeah, Fire and Flying are a really big deal for me at the moment, because I only have one Pokemon that can truly take on Flying types, and Fire just in general could destroy me right now, because I really don't have anything to take on Fire types properly. Prinplup, on the other hand, I do have stuff to take on, and of course this is the starter that was kept because Piplup was the original thing there, so that's kind of cool. I guess I'll play safe and just switch out here. I think it does actually have Peck, but that won't matter. I do have a non-attacking move, it is called Curse, so I'm gonna set that up this turn. Next turn the energy will be unleashed and I can just run a +1 Razor Leaf into its face, and we will be good to go. Yeah, so this is one random reason why sometimes you may want to keep a non-attacking move around because of stuff like Bide. You can always switch out of most of them, which is fine, but yeah, that one shot kind of helps out a lot, because now we just have one more Pokemon to deal with, and so far this has been going much better than I thought it would. Elekid is also getting fairly close to being usable at this point. Just a couple more levels probably. Wow, Gramble, okay. That's gonna have Intimidate, so I'm back to neutral attack, but I do have +1 defense, which is good against this thing, so that's fine. Although Charm is obnoxious as always. Gramble changed to the proper fairy typing in Gen 6, but this is Gen 4, fairies did not exist until Gen 6, and now I have like nothing I can really do against this thing, because it is dumb, and actually has a fair amount of attack power too. I'm at +1 defense, and that still did 15 damage there. That's a lot of output. Hopefully Mega Drain can do at least a little bit of damage here, because I do want my Shell Bell to heal me back. And, well, it does about as much as that Razor Leaf did at this point, so that's okay. We'll get 8 health back. It does about 15 every time. I might have to switch out of this, but if I can avoid getting flinched, then I should be okay. because I think it will take me another 3 hits to knock it out. I can survive 3 hits, but if I get flinched, then I may end up having to switch. Although, if it knocks me down to below 32 health or so... Is it 32? No, it's more than 32. No, it's less than 32. Like, I think it's about 27 health. 26, 27. If it knocks me below that, then I get Overgrow to proc. But I don't think it's going to do that somehow. Because I think this may just kill it right here. Yeah, there we go. So that's cool. This is why Mega Drain is still somewhat useful, even though I'm a minus special attack nature, and Ground Ball's special attack is awful as well, but yeah, Grotzel's special attack is really not very good, but it's worth keeping the attack around just because sometimes physical really just will not work, and the extra healing is good too. Shotfire winning strategy, yeah. Make sure all of your attacks hit and avoid enemy attacks. Yeah, but it doesn't really work because you can't exactly do an anime thing and evade attacks. So let's just quickly go back and heal first because, let's face it, my party is a little bit weakened. I think I'm going to need to bring Krabby back out instead of... where am I going? I thought the Pokemon Center was down the bottom for some reason. I am not particularly good at navigating this city because... I just don't go here. Like, apart from the fact that it has been years since I played this game, I just do not go to this city ever because I don't do contests and there's nothing else for me here. So, yeah, that's kind of an excuse, but I'm going to roll with it anyway. So, let's shift out here, and yeah, I don't really think there's anything else I want to put in at the moment. Flying types will not be so much of an issue when I get access to Elekid as a proper thing. And fire types, I guess I could bring out Phanpy just now, and we could start raising that. That might be what I do once I have a usable Elekid here. Also, I was going to put the Amulet coin on someone. I don't know why I forgot about that real quick, but yeah, I'm still using the Super for Bugsy, so let's just put it on Shauna. We'll get that. And we have 2 potential options as to directions to go, so I think I'm going to go on the right hand side first. And also remember to go down again so that I can go here. You might notice I'm not really using the bicycle here, and that's because I'm not a huge fan of the bike in these situations. Anyway, this is Route 209, also home to like the best music of the whole game, so there's that. We do have some trainer fights to do, we have some Pokemon we can catch as well, so yeah, Chef Mallory with a Numel. Numel is a ground type as well, so that is actually going to bugger up my plans here. And yeah, ground and fire is not something I really have much to switch into, but I'm going to have to just go Bugsy here. It's probably going to use Magnitude, which I've be resisted, or it could just Tackle, which works for me as well, and Brick Break ought to one-hit KO it because of the level difference here. This is a point where I really could just bring out Elekid, because level 20 and stuff like that is below where Elekid is, so I could just bring it out and work with it. But you can see how many Pokemon this trainer has. She has 4 Pokemon, so the other trainers that have fewer Pokemon in this route will have higher levels than this, so I don't know. But anyway, Abra can only have Teleport as a wild move, so no need to worry about that. I'm actually just going to Thunder Shock it because I don't need to waste Shockwaves. It doesn't quite two-shot though. Maybe I could switch moves because of that, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to Thunder Shock it. I may as well because it cannot do anything back to me. If this was an Abra that was intended to be in the game, it would probably have hidden power along with some other stuff at this point, but that's because TM moves and things which are not possible to randomize onto Pokemon here. That would make things a lot more interesting if you could randomize moves onto Pokemon as well. Anyway, C-Dot, I don't remember what C-Dot would really want to do to me. I'm going to use Swift here, I think, because low kick really won't do a whole lot of damage to a Pokemon like Seedot. It doesn't have much base power in the first place because it's very, very light. It has maybe 20 base power. I think 20 is the minimum that you can have for low kick and Grass Knot. Swift is also a special attack though, so that Harden did absolutely nothing. And yeah, Elekid is a bit more powerful than Shauna at the moment. Also, Bulbasaur is probably going to put me to sleep or poison me or something obnoxious like that. So I'm not going to switch out against it, it's just not worth it. Although that really did no damage, and actually it's just going straight for the attack, okay. Ouch. Well, fair enough then, if that's how it's going to play, then I will switch out to our dear friend Bugsy over here, because it resists Razor Leaf. And of course now it goes for the Sleep Powder, so heck yeah, AI predictions. What else could it have? It would have Poison Powder, it would have... It might have Vine Whip still? I don't remember. Level 20 Bulbasaur in this game. Oh, it has Takedown, okay. I forgot when it learned Takedown, so... you know, what generation it learned Takedown, because it hasn't always learned that move. Anyway, 1 turn wake, pretty useful. We get ourselves the Aerial Ace off here to knock out the Bulbasaurs, and we are fine. So yeah, Razor Leaf, Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, and Takedown is the moveset at level 20. Interesting. Yeah, because as each generation goes on, you guys who have only played the recent gens of Pokemon, you may not even realize how late certain Pokemon learn moves, or even what moves were not learned at all in previous games, because the later on you go in generations and stuff, the earlier that you start learning moves. It's kind of crazy how that goes. Anyway, we got ourselves another really good type here. I've been looking for a water type for ages. Oh man, excitement abound. We're gonna get ourselves a Slowpoke. So let's just go ahead and fund away with that. Slowpoke is obviously very slow, but it's a very powerful water psychic type for in-game purposes. It's very, very good on the defense. It won't be able to have Regenerator because that's a hidden ability, which, as I've established before, is Gen 5 and onwards. But it could still have own tempo, which would block confusion. That would be extremely good for in-game purposes. Or it could have Oblivious, which prevents attraction. Not quite so good for in-game purposes, but still pretty good. Because Cute Charm probably won't matter, because Slowpoke is more special attacking, but you never know, it might well be a thing. So yeah, Water Gun, Confusion, Tackle. I think Curse is its other move at the moment, so that's kind of cool. It does have a lot of HP, and as I've said, physical defense is very high as well, so definitely something to work with at the moment. I'm not really in any danger of getting KO'd right now, so there is that. I could just use a Netball. Netball would guarantee getting the catch here, I think, because is it 3 or 3.5 times? I think it's 3 times catch rate, but you know what, I may as well just do it, because I don't want to take unnecessary damage here, and I really want this Slowpoke. In before it's freaking Adamant Nature or something like that, that would be really stupid, but if it's anything that doesn't touch its special attack, or preferably doesn't touch its, in terms of lowering, or doesn't touch its defense, this will probably be absolutely amazing. So yeah, its tail has no pain receptors, which I guess is why people cut it off for delicacy stuff, which is kind of weird. Because it is a female, I am going to go with my default name at the moment. Again, if you guys, since we have access to it, if you guys want to suggest a name for this, then you can go ahead and do so. But because it is a female, I'm just going to call it Slowsis at the moment. And I think I will not go back and check it at the moment. I'm going to do a couple of these trainer fights. And oh, I guess this is not a trainer fight, this is a good rod, so let's go ahead and get the good rod. So this, I think, is level 20, is pretty much what all the Pokemon, yeah, Yeah. We have battling and fishing and stuff as well. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this fight. Okay, apparently you don't fight at the moment. I'm pretty sure if you... Oh yeah, this might be a time-dependent trainer, actually. I think if you come in the very early morning for this guy, like, between 6 and 10 in the morning, he will actually fight you. There's a couple of trainers on this route that do that, and it's actually pretty cool. So, what else do we get? We get ourselves a leopard berry. Leopard berries are pretty good. It's a hold item that if you run out of move power, one of the power points on one of your moves, it will restore 10 points of that, which is good. Also, chesto berries, that will probably be handy later as well. Recover sleep if you get afflicted by that, and that includes chesto rest, so that's pretty good. Really tough because we battle together. Oh man, double battle ho. Let's see what we have here with Bro and Sis Caminelli. Well, you're both female, so that's kind of weird. Anyway, Mudkip Magnemite is actually not the greatest of matchups for Shauna here. I think Shauna should probably switch out to Bugsy, and or maybe actually I should switch out to Elekid, because Elekid would resist the Thunder Shock. There's also the problem of Sonic Boom here, which is not an attack I want to be dealing with right now. I think the Razor Leaf should take out Mudkip, no problem. And I hope, well, I'd say I hope it does, but I can just go ahead and attack it with something else next turn if it doesn't. As it does, yeah, very easily. You would expect it to, but at the same time, you're never quite sure with these things. The Shadow Bell obviously doesn't do anything when you have full health, so that is fine. And yeah, there's the Sonic Boom, 20 damage as a set number, that's not too bad. And now we can just wipe out the Magnemite with Mega Drain and Low Kick. Low Kick, of course, being super effective, still does nothing because Magnemite is very, very light. But I figured I would just resist the potential electric attack stuff that would come in here, so that's fine. It doesn't matter too much. I mean, I can take a Sonic Boom with Elekid as well, so that's whatever. It's actually not going to go for Elekid, which is fine. And we should be able to just win this round because we can. We have the power. And this is where Shell Bell and Gen 4 kind of plays up a little bit poorly, because now we're going to have to wait for the healing of the Shell Bell along with, you know, that extra fraction for healing with Mega Drain as well. It's not as bad for the Mega Drain heal, but yeah. Shadow Bell's an annoyingly slow item to work with in this game, but it is a very safe item to work with. You're rarely going to dislike having extra healing around for your attacks, even on a Pokemon like Grotle, which would like to have Overgrow as a potential thing. Also, my controller continues to do its thing and just put me to the right instead. But we do get ourselves a Hyper Potion, which is good. That's 200 HP healing, which we do not need at the moment, but later on we might well do. And speaking on healing, I think I actually will go ahead and use a potion here. A regular potion should be alright for Shauna. I don't see me needing too much more than that, but oh man, it's Pikachu. We have to fight a Pikachu. And this Pikachu is called Preschool Leo. Oh, Kakuna! Oh, such a scary Pokemon. It only has Harden. Oh man. So Thunder Shock will probably two-shot this thing. Yeah, it does. Whoa, almost one-shot. Wow, nice. Yeah, there's not much of a threat from a Kakuna over here. And that's pretty much all that Preschool Leo had for us. Sad face. For her, technically. So sad, so it's the salt is real. Alright, so we have another trainer that would fight us at the morning time if we were so inclined. This is where the odd keystone would get used if you capture, I believe it's 32 flags in the underground. Something like that. Yes, you can register key items. We've done that before, that's fine. There's another trainer that we can fight there if we want to. There's also an Ether, which is the human-made version of the Leper Berry. So 10 PP restored to any move that you want. We need to use a bike if we want to get up there, so we probably will have to do that now. That's fine. We'll just pick ourselves up the berries at the moment. I don't intend on using stuff like raspberries and all that, but I may as well pick them up anyway, because why not, you know? Anyway, there's actually a trainer fight up here as well, and that is fine by me. We'll get ourselves normally a rancher, but hey, breeder actually works not too badly. Also, Wormadam. Interesting. Wormadam actually changes its type depending on how you evolve it, and basically Burmese a really weird Pokemon that way, but if it's a male Burmese it will always evolve into Morphin, which is a terrible Pokemon. It should probably never be used. But if it's a female one, then you basically it evolves into a Wormadam, which has a different typing based on what coating it had on it at the time. Because Burmese likes to cover itself in leaves or trash or sand for some reason, and essentially, if you do a battle in a certain type of environment, like say the grass here, it will change to leaf coat. If you do it in an urban environment, it will change to a trash cloak. If you do it on the sand, it will have a sandy cloak. And whichever one it is currently in when it evolves, that's what form it will take as a Wormadam. And it actually changes type and learned moves based on that fact. It's pretty cool. Anyway, there's a tower over there. We will probably go ahead and do something with that later. There is a town as well, and a way to go up here. But since I got stuck with it, first we have to do a double battle with lovey-doveys here. And I wonder what they are going to be called. They are called Bro and Sis. That seems a bit incestuous, but okay. Probably wasn't really gonna say that, but then I kind of couldn't think of a better way to put it, so whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch out to Bugsy because Aerial Ace is kind of a thing, and Razor Leaf, I suppose, is my best bet here for attacking the Love Disc. I think the combine damage should work here, and we'll just get Shell Battle only proccing once. I think if this was Generation 3, then it would proc twice, but as in it would do the damage to Love Disc, it would then proc Shell Bell, it would then do the damage to Turtwig, and it would proc Shell Bell. Good lord! That was a lot of damage output there. And that's where Shell Bell can be really good, because I gained 10 HP back for using one attack there. It's not a lot of healing that you get from it, but it just that little bit can keep you in the game. And yeah, I gained 2 HP that turn from that attack. It's pretty great. So yeah, Aerial Ace just going to take out Turtwig. As you can see, the trainers here now are much weaker than what we've been fighting recently. So this is where the kind of trough in the difficulty curve comes in once again, and that's generally good design for everything, really. To have peaks and troughs and stuff. You'll burn your audience out if you are constantly like super stimulating them, but you'll end up making them like bored of your stuff if you don't end up raising the stakes at some point. That's why a lot of I guess like what are people calling like walking simulator stuff, like just the pure exploration games that don't really have anything except anything except here's a new world, you know, go explore it, even though there's not a whole lot in this world, sort of stuff. That oh come on, really? Why can't I run away from this? Am I actually going to have to switch out of a stupid Breezel here? Seriously, that was ridiculous. Yeah, just the exploration games that don't do a whole lot with said exploration, they really don't end up going over very well. Because there's just nothing to them. Also, these encounters are getting really obnoxious now. But there's not a whole lot that you can really do about that. That is just the nature of the game. The encounter rate in Gen 4 is a little bit higher than I would like, but I'm also on the bike, and that attracts Pokemon a lot more as well for some reason. You would think they would want to just get out of the way of your cycle, but nope. So, we need to do a little bit of tricksiness here actually to get up there, because you can't just go straight, but it is worth it because calcium is a very good thing to have. It raises the EVs of one of your Pokemon's special attack stat by 10. It does not work if you already have maxed EVs, of course, so thank god I'm not having to catch this thing. Beldum is like the worst possible Pokemon I could come across for capture in this game. It has a capture rate of 3, which is the same as legendaries, and it kills itself with takedown, so yeah. Anyway, I was going on about calcium. Yeah, it doesn't work if you have 100 EVs in the stat already, special attack. Yo! And it also doesn't work if you maxed out your EVs, but you know, show you a special favor. Oh man. What's this all about? Got some seal. Oh no, you didn't put your seals on. It's because you're in the ruins. Yeah, we'll well, defog. Oh man, we'll have to go and get defog at another point. See, I think this actually is the way we're supposed to go, which means I might end up just going the other way from Heartthrob soon. I think we should probably explore this place first and then go down from Heartthrob. We'll do a little bit of just general exploration video things for a while, because there's a lot of cool stuff that we can do now. You know, there's ruins in this place, as we've been told just now. There's actually a park like bit down from Heartthrob that we can go to. There's the tower that we just passed. I'm pretty sure you can catch Pokemon in there, but we need to do stuff from here first. And yeah, there's just a lot of cool places to go. I don't remember how far down you can go on the map from Heartthrob now, so that's why I might just explore that next time. But anyway, now that we have 3 gym badges, we can buy Great Balls. Didn't really say that before, but we can, so that's pretty cool. Could also buy Super Potions if we wanted to, but I don't think I will. This game doesn't give you Premier Balls unless you buy Pokeballs though, so you basically don't ever get Premier Balls anymore. And now we can buy Dusk Balls, because we have reached a place for that. So even though I'm not playing at nighttime too often at the moment, they do still work in caves as well, but I'm going to grab 10 because they are still really good. Dusk Balls are amazing. Probably the best Pokeball that you can actually buy, outside of the Quick Ball, which we shall get later. Also, we could get Super Repels. I suppose I should probably buy some Repels at some point. And yeah, Seals is a specific Gen 4 thing that we'll get into when we get them. But yeah, you can buy Super Repels and stuff. Super Repel is the most cost-effective version. 500 Pokédollars instead of the 750 that a Max Repel is, and it gives you 200 steps instead of the 100 from a regular Repel. So 2 repels would cost 700, obviously this is a lot cheaper than that, and 750, an extra 250 Pokédollars for 50 steps is not cost efficient, but max repels are cooler, so you know, there's that. So, I think with that all said, we shall just quickly go ahead and check out our new Slowpoke, which will definitely be entering our party very, very soon, like next episode sort of soon. And yeah, even if it's not super great, we will still use it anyway. So, Miss Slowsis, what are you like? You are a rash nature, which is not the worst of natures you could be. It's not the absolute greatest. It does have own tempo, which is amazing. Okay. Yeah, this is a super good Pokemon. Slowbro's special defense is kind of low, and Slowking's special defense is really great, but I don't know where you get the King's Rock in this game, and even then, it's... I don't know, it's good, but I don't know if I'd feel comfortable lowering my better defensive stat with my nature. I might just see if Calm Mind is something that you can get in the main game, and go with that. I don't even remember if Slowbro learns Carmine. It might just learn it, so there is that. But anyway, lots of different stuff that we could potentially do with this, and I think for now I'm going to shift Eevee back into the box. We'll work out, well, I'll work out what to do with Eevee later. I was going to turn it into either Vaporeon or Espeon, but we kind of have Pokemon for both of those now, so that's awkward. I don't know, we'll work out what we're going to do with Eevee later, that's not the point for just now. So, this has been Gamer Cow playing Pokemon Platinum with Random Nuzlocke, and next time we shall go ahead and I guess we'll explore some more of Solaceon. And then once we're done here, we'll go down to Heartthrob and go below that place. Or depending on if I need more Pokemon. No, we'll do that. We'll just explore this place first, and then we'll go down to Heartthrob. So, till then, take care.